Welcome back into Farming Simulator 2015 on this dark and gloomy night. It is, after all, dark and gloomy because of the very practical reason of there being nighttime in the game. But after all, I do hope that if we do have any viewers in Ferguson, Missouri, that you guys are staying safe. Get into all of that later on in the episode. Firstly, we have to get our priorities straight, and right away we've got to get all of our workers to work, because I'm not really even sure what I was going to do with this guy, but actually no, he was going to do the missions. In the meantime though, let's get this guy to start working on the field. Okay, and soon enough it'll all be just one, which will be damn great. So, you guys have been paying attention to American politics. I'm sure there's quite a few Americans, probably mainly American viewers that watch this series. You'd have no doubt an idea of what's going on in Ferguson, Missouri. It is very unfortunate though, with all the amount of looting. After, I guess they are very racially motivated riots. Seems like the latest couple of riots in Western countries have all been racially motivated, such as the 2011 London riots. Very much for the same reason as well, for a police officer killing a citizen who was suspected of a crime or in progress of a crime. The guy in question in London was a guy called Mark Duggan, I think it was. And he got killed because he was supposedly in the middle of a crime. Actually, these guys got glitched out, didn't they? Yes, he did. Alright, we're going to have to spawn him back ourselves. In the meantime, though, let's get this guy back over here. You guys remember, I'm sure many of you guys would remember the London riots, how crazy they were. It was a good, like, 5 or so days of just pure madness on TV. It was pretty unbelievable to see that. Pretty scary as well, because in London, it's a much bigger city than Sydney, and I could not imagine that happening in Sydney myself. Then again, we did have the Cronulla riots, which were, surprise, surprise, racially motivated as well. But they weren't really based on blacks or African Americans, or what you prefer to say. Whatever is more politically correct for you. They were more or less on Muslims, really. That's a whole nother story, though. Which actually doesn't really involve what's happening over here. Now, ooh, hello, what are you doing over here? You are... Okay. This guy's just taking missions for us as well, isn't he? He's just chilling out. Okay, so let's go check out... Oh, no, check out the jobs board. We've got losing sites. Some tourists were so amazed at the local sites that they left their suitcases behind. Got corn. How much corn do you want me to give? 50 tons. Yes, keep dreaming there, champ. Or 78 tons. So... Yeah, no, I'm not going to do any of them. Let's keep on waiting it out. Okay, this guy's pretty much done, isn't he? He is done. So now what that enables me to do is I should be able to speed time up 120 times. Let's see where the sun will rise. Where we are in the well, we are actually very north up in the northern hemisphere, so you'd think that there might be seasonal changes in the weather. I don't think this game is that advanced yet. There's no real seasons in the game, because I mean, in the northern hemisphere in summer, you guys, like way up north over there, you pretty much have midnight sun, which is something that I would love to experience once in my lifetime. See the midnight sun, I reckon that would be quite the sight to see. Of course, any excuse to see Scandinavian countries is a good excuse though. One of the greatest looking countries in the world. Alright, so time is going by pretty slowly at 120 times speed. What we've got to do is just follow the solar, just for the sake of doing things properly. And so the police officer that shot Michael Brown in American Ferguson, named Darren Wilson, he was not indicted or indicted, whichever way you prefer to say. Okay, well, this is ready to harvest as well. And I guess field 39 is ready as well. It's harvest. And so, of course, the people that did not agree with the grand jury, of course, are causing extreme mayhem. What I'm going to have to do is actually fertilize that. So let's go do that. And where are we? We just need to drive down south, which is good, which enables me to talk a little bit more. So he didn't get inducted for the killing of Michael Brown because, well, footage did come out. Well, the only real footage that I've seen, or evidence so far that I've seen, it has been released now after the grand jury. Surely the people that are looting, though, they did not have a glance once at the evidence, because after all, it's all racially motivated to them. Very much, this case really reminds me of, even though I was not alive at the time, maybe I was, but it's definitely not in my memory, the trial of O.J. Simpson. I was actually watching a video of the reactions, and it was literally split along racial lines, the reactions of people to the trial of O.J. Simpson. He was found not guilty of the murder of his ex-wife, I think it was. And of course, all the black people were cheering for him, because to them it was, well, I guess the prosecution, I think, made it more or less about the racial. Actually, I can't really do anything about this now either, can I? It's a little bit too late. In the O.J. Simpson case, that was very much racially motivated as well. And of course, he is guilty as hell, but the prosecution failed to prove the case beyond reasonable doubt, which is very unfortunate, though. Because even O.J. Simpson, he released a book like about 14 or so years ago now, maybe 10 or so years ago, saying, "If I did it," which was a hypothetical. I actually have not read the book, actually. That would be a good yarn, I'd imagine. Good read. If I did it. Which was supposedly like a hypothetical version of events, which is very obviously bullshit. But not only is he that scum that he released a book about it, but the title of the book was "If I Did It," right? And he did "I Did It" on the title of the front cover. This is like, I think in the second print of it or something like that. He had "I Did It" in massive font, and then he had "If" in a little tiny font where you could barely see. You'd have to stand, like, literally hold the book in your palms to actually see the "if." So literally the cover of the book said "I did it." Absolute scumbag. But of course he got off scot-free. Well, not scot-free, because he lost civil matters and he had to pay the family of, I think the lady's name was Brown. Anyway, as I do get carried away with my blabbering on, I do like blabbering on in these videos. It gives me something to chill out about. Hopefully you guys don't mind the wait between the videos either. I don't think it's too bad. Actually, what I could do now is slow time down. And, ooh, it is cloudy tonight, or this morning. Wait, it's not nighttime yet. This goes off 24 hours, doesn't it? It's got to go off 24 hours, right? There's no other way that we can tell the time. It's just... Okay, it's got to be morning. It's got to be morning. Time goes by really quick, though. Alright, so this guy's doing all of this. I'll just wait until the rest of the fields grows out, actually, so that means I should speed up time. Wait until the whole field grows out, and then we'll start sowing it all over again. Oh, look at how beautiful that cloud coverage is. That's great. It's pretty great to see. And the lighthouse is in action in the morning as well. Very cool. Alright. Now, what are we up to? Screen tearing is still a bit of an issue, especially when I change vehicles and all. Actually, I need to bring up this guy. back up again. So of course the rioters in Ferguson have no idea what they're really rioting for or what they're rioting against, because they don't have the knowledge that the grand jury had of the evidence. There have been a lot of cases that, well, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, it's very, very sad, of course, as we fill this up. I had little notes down on my iPhone, just so I know roughly where I want to go ahead with this video. I don't want to go off too much on a tangent, so I like to keep them prim and proper. Although my sporadic thoughts, I'm sure, entertain many a person. Alright, ooh, great demand at shipping office for sugar beets. Yes, only problem is I don't have sugar beets. Well, I do actually. That is a lie. You know what, and what I am going to do is I'm actually going to deliver the rest of the sugar beets that I've got. There's many stores around in Ferguson being looted as well. It's very, very sad, just the amount of destruction going in there. I've seen, well, now with the power of social media and all, it's pretty amazing seeing just how many people are live streaming it. Live streaming the actual riots is pretty crazy to see. And I guess I must have a little bit in the back trailer as well. There we go. So, sugar beets it is. Let's just get out of here. And I just want to check out which one is the sugar beet. So, these are potatoes. Potato. And these are the sugar beets. If only we could crouch down over here and actually make it. But alas, we cannot. Alright, so let's get back over here. I've got no idea where we're delivering it to, but we're going to be making a nice little sum of money. So, it's the second one that we go to. Surely one trailer is going to be enough, though. It would have to be, I'd imagine. Fill the backside as well, so it looks nice and straight, nice and evened out. I do like how they've changed that though. Now you can fill up certain sections of your trailer. Look at that. We can fill out right at the back or right at the front. Alright, so it seems like this guy's done. No? Is that everything? It seems like there's still a little bit left, but obviously not. Alright, so where are we driving to? Sugar beets at the shipping office. Okay, in 9 hours. Alright, so that means I'm going to have to slow down time just a little bit. Check out the price if it actually has gone up. It's staying the same, so yeah, it's alright. And the shipping office, let's see where that is, because we have no idea. Alright. Oh, it's even blinking at us. Very cool. Alright. Not quite sure how I feel about this game, because I haven't really been delivering all that much. Like, I feel that wood cutting or forestry is very much overpowered in comparison to just delivering your goods, like your crops and all. It's interesting to say the least. Spun out a bit. That is a bit of a problem. I'm assuming that we're pretty much always going to be attached to these guys, aren't we? Oh god. This could end up very badly for us though. Though I think I've managed it. Alright, you know what? Let's go first person so you guys can get seasick. Well, not really seasick, but road sick at my... Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is happening? Why is that happening? I guess, the weight distribution is way off. And when we go this fast, it's just not right. Not right whatsoever. There's been a fair few simulator games coming out as well. I've been playing Construction Simulator. If you guys haven't been checking that out, I'd really recommend that game to play, because there is a lot of stuff to do in that game. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully the ones that are watching the videos are also enjoying it. Grand Theft Auto is coming out very soon as well, which means that I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm actually going on a holiday with my family before that happens though, which I'm very much excited to. I've always, I don't know, I always repressed myself, I guess, from going on holidays. Never really been one to go out and go on holidays because I've never really thought I needed one. Like, I never really was all that fussed. Like, I don't really see the point of holidays. Like, I'm not really stressed out or anything like that, really. And I do enjoy working hard and all. But now that I am getting older, I would love to go on a holiday with the rest of the fam bam. So, alas, we're going on a cruise during Christmas in January, which is going to be very interesting. Very interesting around the Pacific Islands, around Oceania. Fiji and Vanuatu and New Caledonia. Be a very interesting experience though. Of course, I'll be able to spend it with my family, which is also great news because I have not gone on a holiday with them for a good 6 or 7 years or so, which is pretty ridiculous considering I'm 22. So I haven't gone on a holiday since I was like 16 or something. Probably 15, yeah, 15 or 16. I was in 10th grade in high school, I remember. Went up to the Gold Coast, which was quite an experience. Always good fun, because it's always so hot there and there's lots of beaches and all. I'm sure most of you guys would have heard of the Gold Coast if you've been looking at Australia and all. It's a pretty great place. Let's see what the rest of these guys are doing. Isn't that just great? Just a full field of almost yellow. It's great to see that stuff. Alright. So I definitely need another harvester. We made a fair amount of money. I can't complain about that. What we should be doing though is maybe talking about the Ferguson riots just a little bit more. And of course, good old OJ Simpson. Yeah, it was, it seemed like the two trials were or the grand jury and the reaction to this, at least the underlying, I guess, stigmas attached to both cases of being very racially motivated and all. And it seems like the whites just follow the whites and the blacks follow the blacks, which is very unfortunate. And then, of course, the family of the guy that got killed, called, what was his name? Darren Wilson. His family said not to take his name in vain or something along those lines. And of course, the rioters probably wouldn't even know the name of the guy that got killed. They just wanted an excuse to go rioting, which is quite sad. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go up there, because we will just get stuck and that would not be very fun. I definitely need a much more powerful tractor than this. To carry like 3 trailers, because 2 I can manage it, but it's still very slow. Let's go around here. I'm tempted to do this. I'm just going to do it. We'll see what'll happen. Did I find a gold coin around here? Pretty sure I did. You know what? If we snake around, get some traction, get some speed, we will be able to do it. Very slowly, of course. Let's keep on with that tactic. Alright, it's not too bad. Got a tree that's fallen down. I think that was like the very first tree they cut down, wasn't it? I can't wait till we have that one full field of yellow. It's going to be a sight to see. And there we go, back to 41 kilometers an hour. can't complain when we're pushing speeds like that. Now, is this guy done or not? No, I don't think he's done. I think he's just stopped. Yes, because he doesn't realise that the field keeps on going. So these are little things that I could fix on with the fields. Like, I mean, I wish he did realise, but if I extended the field a bit, it would work for me. But I guess that'll have to do for now. Oh wow, I did not even notice that we had footsteps. That was really cool. These footsteps are all over the place. Alright, now we've got the arm extended, which means that it is pretty much trailer time. I'm tempted to bring this guy out and into the main section of the fields so it can get to work there, but I think it's a little bit too soon for that yet. Yeah, it's quite soon for that. Oh, look at that. The fields are magically turning. Let's just sit back and relax and watch this happen. Oh, well, they already turned and it was just the draw distance. I think it was just the draw distance, actually. Coming into full effect. Yeah, it was, yeah, no. It was a draw distance. That sucks. Just waiting for the rest of the field. It's so satisfying watching the rest of the fields hit its next stage. Okay, so we'll help this guy out. Then I might as well start taking some missions, which I keep on saying almost every episode. But we will do that very, very soon. Right, this guy should almost be done though. There we go. Stopped at 4,000 pretty much. See, because we are zoomed out so far, do we see any gold specks around here? Nope. What did I just do? I just turned on my lights. We don't want to do that. So many dandelions and all. Nothing around here. I was completely expecting something around here. No luck. No luck whatsoever. Is that like plane sound above us? Interesting. Alright, so this really reminds me of Skyrim. Just like running around through here. It's actually the anniversary of Skyrim not that long ago. 3 years since Skyrim came out. It's unbelievable. 11/11/11. That's so crazy to think about. Like such a big game. I played so much of that. It's like a massive part of my channel as well. Doing Skyrim mods was quite entertaining. It's actually I think one of my most viewed videos, the Skyrim mod dragon video, where I was just basically a troll. It was very amusing. Because it's one of those videos you just know it's going to do well. But, like, it obviously had quite a negative reception. You know what? I'm really tempted to buy this field. I'm not going to have enough money for it, though. I can tell you that right now. Let's do the moonwalk back. 92,000. Like, I could... Oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay, it was a problem. So the way we solve this problem is... we're going to have to do it lengthways. Alright. Or just on the other axis. It's not really lengthways. It's pretty much a square at the moment. This field. Alright, so you serve absolutely no purpose for us now. You serve next to no purpose for us right now. I mean, we could go cutting trees, which we've been doing a lot of that. Yeah, I think that's the best way for this guy to be doing his thing, because that way we'll have like this whole section ready for us. Alright, well now that we've done all that, we'll speed up time to 120 times speed. So we can get this field done. Probably by the start of next episode, we'll have this whole field, hopefully, combined. as you say. We'll have it combined, and then we'll start this field all over again, but this time it'll be all in sync, which will help us out a lot. And I'll probably start selling a lot of the crop as well, accepting some missions as well here and there. Let's just check this out. We've got a chemical delivery mission, or fizzled out. Let's go back. Oh, that's the only guy next to it, isn't he? Next to a mission board. Okay. Well, as we say goodbye to the Swedish sun, as it sets upon another day in the farmlands of Bjornholm, I bid you guys farewell. Stay safe wherever you are. Hopefully not in Ferguson. Hopefully staying safe even if you are there. But until next time though, guys, I'll see you later for hopefully yet another episode very soon.